This episode is sponsored by True Colors Tattoo and Salon. True Colors is the most unique, good vibe shop in the city, combining two worlds to help you really express your true colors from the inside out. True Colors is located at 3717 Montana Avenue, El Paso, Texas, 79903. Please follow True Colors on Instagram and Facebook for updates and additional info.
Sweet Jesus Radio.
Yo, yo, yo! Welcome to Sweet Jesus Radio. I'm your host, Sweet Jesus. Got my bomb-ass co-host in the house, Candace.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Listeners, super special guests, and also my apologies, I've been slacking on getting guests and doing the podcast in general. But we're back, we're going to come hard with the podcast. We got a special guest in the house, super excited. We were supposed to do this towards the end of last year. It's almost been a year. Dope-ass MC, artist in general, super talented. Just performed at Chalk the Block. Again, we're recording on October 19th today. I want to welcome to the show the homie Lavell Jones.
Yo, yo. What's up,
brother?
man? How you doing?
Been, man?
I'm good.
Is that mic good there? Do you want to it can tilt and
you
stuff?
can adjust it.
Totally up to you.
Yeah, it's good.
That's good right there?
Yeah,
all right.
perfect.
Hell yeah. So yeah, again, even I'm a little bit rusty here, so no excuses. Let's keep it moving. What happened last time? We were supposed to, you had just dropped the album, which we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Long story short, and I remember listening to it back then, getting ready for, I don't know if that was after or, I'm trying to remember the timeline, but.
Didn't you get Rona?
I got Rona.
Yeah, he got COVID. Yep.
Yeah, I got the Rona.
It was your fault.
It's totally my fault. Yeah.
Always your fault.
Yeah, my parents were right about me. But it's always my fault. But, so yeah, I had to cancel, and I was my plans were to reschedule after, but man, it was so crazy. It was 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks of hell. It was bad. I got it bad. I got the bad Rona, not the good one. And basically it resulted in a really thick mind fog, after the fact. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I've already talked about it on the podcast, but, it was a lot of, just my memory wasn't all there. My breathing, I had like asthma type symptoms for like a month even after I was negative.
Dang.
So yeah,
That's crazy.
So yeah, the podcast was not on the top of my list, so.
That makes
boom.
sense, though. I feel you.
And then boom, yeah, I kind of just slipped my mind, boom. But we're here now. So, I went from not wanting to talk about Rona. Remember when we were doing episodes?
And then
not
that's
to talk
all
about
we
the Rona.
talked about.
Yeah, but now I want to talk about it.
I had that shit. Okay, we gonna talk about it.
But no, well, mostly because
Hear this.
I mean, obviously it's a horrible thing that's happening, but just in general, not the actual disease I want to talk about, but. Talk about
Is it a disease? You call it a disease.
It's not is it a disease? Is it a condition? Is it a...
It's a virus.
It's a virus, yeah. Coronavirus.
Somebody goes to WebMD once or twice, and now she's an expert.
Oh, now you know it's a virus.
She's all, if a snake bites you, it's not poison, it's venom.
You have to look at
it goes
the
in your
bottom
blood.
plates to tell whether or not it's poison.
I mean, yeah, virus. But long story short, I just like to hear the stories. Obviously, I'm not trying to be the vibe now, but how was your 2020? Your 2020. Because of all the shit going on.
Yeah, it was.
Just give some of the highlights and lowlights, because not to be weird, but in some ways, it's been a positive to some people. Like, it kind of brought people back down. It was a very humbling experience, but it also kind of brought families back together. And there's like different. It's weird. It's weird to say that there was positive, because people, but just.
No, I feel you.
You can break down to your 2020, man.
It was pretty crazy because first off, Kobe Bryant passed away, which was like a big deal. I'm still not over that.
Jesus Christ, rest in peace.
Yeah, and then pretty much after that, after Kobe died, everything fucking went to shit, right? Like really, everything for real. But it was an experience. I mean, as you know, I have kids, so I'm super. Overprotective. So I mean, it was in the sense of my daughter not going to school was pretty cool because I was all day with her and like my son, so I like that fact of it, to be honest with you. I did have people that I know got affected by it, so it did affect me. Like I wasn't able to see like my grandmother before she passed with the, what I'm saying, that was, that kind of, that was but I mean, overall, we adapted and, we've figured it out. I mean, of course, you don't want to just downplay it because it's a big deal,
Sure, yeah.
But my 2020 was, I managed to get through.
Shows?
But that's what I was gonna get to. Like, I didn't do a show. The last show I just did right now, last Saturday, was the first show I did in over a year for sure.
You did one somewhere, but you didn't, right? Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
so I'm thinking about just the album stuff. Then, like,
yeah,
you just dropped
like I didn't do any shows. It was a long time,
well, because there was this period of, for sure, like the first few months was like
shut
nothing,
down. Yeah.
But then there was like, oh, okay, it's opening back up. Nope, psych.
Yeah,
you know what
it
I
was
mean?
like
so
that
within
period.
those periods where people it opened up for whatever time, people got like they did real quick. Got
Exactly.
Some shit in,
I did get offers to do something, but I just wanted to make sure I came back to be the right, the right experience. Cause just because I have a certain thing with shows anyways, but like I just wanted to make it the right,
Well, do I sound good on your earphones?
Yeah, you sound.
Because I don't know why. Do I sound decent?
Stop being narcissistic. You're fine.
No, because the last episode there was an issue, and I sounded fine. But if you listen to the episode, the homie's mic sounds fine, and I feel like I sound fine. But all right, just making sure.
Sound fine.
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Well, with Lavell shows, I mean, it's a whole production.
It's an experience.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's an experience. I mean, you have the version where you bring the band, but you can also do it without it.
Yeah.
But I mean, the full experience is with the band.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
Exactly.
So I get it. You want to do it right. Plus, you have standards. And like, I wish more people had the standards. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like.
But it's but I get it. But yeah, I was just curious as far as how that was for you. Aside from that, so let's talk about the album then. We'll definitely let's talk about that first. Shouts to Lavell. He gave us a nice little. We've been struggling to see what these are. Appointment book or pocket book. Note.
Long story short.
Long story short, yeah, and it's got a nice pen.
Looks like a mini diary to me.
Yeah, basically you could do what you want with it. Yeah, so
pocket journal maybe.
Yeah, like
talk about the album, man. I know it's already been out.
Yeah, it's been out. So basically now in October 26th will be 1 year, the 1 year anniversary of it already. So I didn't forget about that. I was like, which is crazy because there's like things that did happen in 2020 that kind of derailed things that I did have planned for it, to be honest with you. That did suck.
Were you hesitant on still like releasing it in the middle of the pandemic like that? Like were you kind of
I was. It was kind of weird with not even just the pandemic and everything. It was basically with everything that was going on with the racial, like, the heat that was just the protests and like I'm like, do I want to drop an album right now? It's kind of like, so I did actually I didn't drop it and I wanted to drop the album way before that, to be honest with you. It was supposed to be dropped the summer before, just in the summer as like an EP with just a couple of songs, because I was just writing some cool fire bars and I was like, man, I just need to drop some shit that shows Jones still raps. Like, because I'm big on like instrumentation and stuff, but I'm big on the lyrics.
You got bars, though. Yeah.
So I need people to, so that was the whole plan of it. That was the whole plan of it at first, and then eventually me and Sean got in the studio. My engineer Sean B, he's here right now. He always comes through the podcast.
Sean B in the place to be.
Yeah, we got in the studio and then we just started making the songs, and they just formed into way big. I just can't keep it simple, I guess. And we got some live instruments on it, and it just turned into, I started writing more, and it turned into an album. But the whole album in general. So you guys got the notebooks. So if you were to listen to the album, you'll hear the first thing you'll hear is like a notebook page turning, like opening pretty much. So, and the album cover is me sitting on a bunch of papers, like notebook papers. I have a notebook. So that's the whole concept behind the merch of, it plays in with the album.
I was wondering.
So like, what's kind of random? Just bringing us a notebook for? Yeah, because
got some keychains.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
bottle opener.
So it's like, but when you know what it's from, when it comes from, you're like, okay, I get it. Like when I wrote the notebooks out first, it was closer to the release of the album, obviously, and people understood it and yada yada. Yeah. But it's pretty much just
so no koozies. Got it.
And the album's not really like a conceptual album like my album before Memento was. Really, it's pretty much just a just a train of thought of just thoughts, pretty much, of just different
stream of consciousness type shit.
Yeah, extreme of consciousness. Sean would say that exactly. Say the same stream of consciousness. Yeah. I go freaking hear right now.
I'm not as dumb as I look.
He got a cowboy jersey on, so I don't know about that.
No, I'm kind of dumb. I didn't say I was not dumb. I said I'm not as dumb as I look.
Okay.
But I'm pretty dumb. That's my
yeah, I mean, it's exactly that extreme of consciousness. We got a lady in the back. Hey, lady.
You can't take over. Continue, my bad.
No, that's cool. Yeah, just pretty much that. But the album really is all my albums are like, I'm just a solo artist, but I'm always in a way a collaborative artist. Not saying I'm bringing more artists, but like as far as musicians and artists in their own right, you know what I'm saying? As far as, so this album we had violin, guitar, bass, drums, all that, you know what I'm saying? We brought in a lot of instruments, you know, so
it's like super intentional.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, listen to it again, bro. Cause
I have to listen to it again.
Yeah, listen to it again.
Well, now that you're telling me some of these,
yeah,
egg, what do you call it?
Easter eggs, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much that, man. I just wanted to like I said, I just wanted to rap. I just wanted to really, and it was just supposed to be a layover between this next album I have coming out, which is more like, it's different. But that was supposed to be the whole concept of that part. Yeah.
When's that one coming out?
No, that's not even like, we don't have a date. We're in production right now.
All right.
Josh Brown, JB.
Yeah, he was on the podcast.
Yeah, me and Josh and Sean are in the studio just laying down stuff and getting, but Josh is going to produce the whole thing pretty much. He's the guy for that one.
What date was he? He was on the podcast. It's already been several months now, but
yeah,
I think it was before COVID, right? Or was it?
No,
it was after.
It was
oh shoot!
This year.
Yeah, it was one of the most recent ones.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a few months ago, but it's been months now, but March or something. I don't know, but that was a good one too.
Yeah, Josh is good. He'll speak and he'll speak.
We had
get you going.
Oh, he does. He does.
Yeah, that's Josh.
But it was just crazy how it happened because I bumped into him, and I remember when the last one you did with Verse.
Did he hit? Oh, me and Verse. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it was like questions, and then from the Facebook friends or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And Josh was one of them.
Was he like?
I recorded him a long time ago.
They deleted or some shit, right?
Yeah, something happened on my computer, dog.
Honestly, I think we talked about this last time, but I was like, this man, because there's a studio we used to go to for years, and he had like damn near a whole album recorded, and it's. For some reason, all my shit was there, and all his shit was gone.
That's what he told me.
And he's like, "Yo, what the?" And Josh he's a fire artist. Like he's fire, and there's the moments that you can't recreate. Like it's just they're just. So he was really torn. So, and I'm pretty sure after that something similar happened to you, and then your shit happened. So he's like, "What the?"
That's what he told me.
Yeah, that's pretty much that.
Yeah, and I was like, "All right, yeah, damn, that sucks." Yeah, because it was weird. That is a weird thing. 3.
Exactly.
And then I'll be honest with you, I haven't even told him this part. When I recorded him, obviously the audio worked. For some reason, the video didn't come out.
No way. Oh shoot.
So when that video didn't come out, I was afraid to go and open the file, the audio.
Oh, you're like, please be there.
Remember I was even like, it's him.
What would you have done if the audio was not there? What would you have? Would you have done? Like I really would.
It wouldn't be my fault, but I would say I see where he's coming from. I'd have to move to Alaska.
He'd be like, again?
I'd have to move
again.
He's gonna kill me. You would have to be bro. At this point, it's you, dog. Like I don't know what you're gonna tell you.
That could be a person. Hey, dog, don't even come anywhere close to my crib.
Come talk to me.
You're cursed.
Hey, Josh will pull up on you. Trust me. He's boy crazy.
So you're cursed, dog.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but the last time before that, when I saw him before we recorded, we were drinking, having some drinks. I bumped into him at Mona. Mm-hmm. We had a good time, good talk. I mean, I had bumped into him before, but anyways, yeah. Shouts to Josh.
Bizzle.
All right, so can we talk about sex? Hey. Behave.
For the viewers back there, that is
the my girlfriend who promised not to fucking interrupt and be a retard.
Hey, my lady gonna hear this like, who said sex?
She verbally assaulted.
That was his. Yeah. That was his lady. Okay?
Yeah.
She verbally assaulted Lavell's homeboys, telling them that they can't.
Yeah, exactly. There she goes. But anyways, women.
That's 2 strikes.
Can't live with them.
That's 2 strikes.
That's it.
She's out of here.
That's it. Can't live with them. That's it. There's no punchline. Anyways.
I concur.
Shh. Seriously. Do you want to leave? Then shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Do you want to talk about Chalk the Block?
Chalk the Block, yeah. That was a great experience because it was my kids' first time they ever see me perform because they can't be like, they can't go to the bars or like to different, my daughter's 8 and then my son
Give
is
us
3.
all the details, man. So how does one get Chalk the Block?
So Chalk the Block.
If you don't mind me going into detail because I'm one of those guys that likes to dissect.
That's cool.
I mean, obviously you've been around for a while, so the name's already on. But just for those that don't know, maybe some behind the scenes kind of like details as much as you can share.
It was kind of funny because Chalk the Block, one of the people from the City magazine, I guess they were in charge of it at first. They had emailed me and they asked me if I wanted to do it, and I was like, yeah, heck yeah. Like that's the kind of, shit I'm talking about to come back to. Like I haven't performed in a while.
Yeah, some real shit.
Exactly.
Like some bigger production type shit.
Exactly. So I had said yes to it already, and then I didn't hear anything for a couple of a month or so. But he told me, the guy who hit me up said, I'm not going to be working for them anymore, but they'll be contacting you. So I was like, that's kind of weird.
Weird, yeah.
But okay. So
I'm still on though, right?
Yeah.
Am I still on?
Like a month later, my homie from the church, shout out to the church because they're pretty much the ones who made everything happen.
What do you mean the church?
So the church is an organization that does things with the
artists.
artists.
Yeah, because the way you were saying it,
the church,
sound like you were talking about a church.
Yeah, I was gonna.
It's like church bar down the street. It's a bar culture.
Yeah, there's 2 homies that own the church. Is Gabe and Frank. Those dudes are big time. They're basically, their whole thing is turning artists to entrepreneurs pretty much. And it's way bigger than that. They do a lot. So they were the ones in charge of getting the music acts. So one day my homie Frank texted me and he's like, hey, you want to do Chalk the Block? I was like, what the fuck? I'm doing Chalk the Block. So I texted him. I was like, hey, I'm doing Chalk the Block. That's crazy.
That makes it sound like
I was like,
to some degree like a little bit janky.
Yeah, but the fact that he texted me, I was like, okay, at least if he's super official, like,
yeah.
So I was like, I told him the whole situation. I'm like, yo, I just told you guys, like, somebody hit me up about it. He's like, oh well, the church took over all the music, so we're getting the acts and everything. So I thought of you first. So either way, that's cool because they thought of me and then he thought of me.
No,
so,
for sure.
I
mean, that's all good on your side.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, kind of like, come on, Chalk the Block.
And
get it the fuck together.
But my homie Frank, he's great. He's the one, because I used to do production for PBS for the TV station,
I remember.
and he's the one who got me on that also.
Oh, cool.
So me and him have a history of just in general. That's my homie and great business partner also. So he told me about it, and I was like, I already am doing it. And then he told me they're taking it over, and he's like, this is cool because he got me way more than they were gonna give me. That's why I was like, bro,
there you go.
That's what I'm talking about. Because El Paso, performing El Paso is it's something else for sure. on a pay level, when I have a whole band, I gotta pay everybody. I'm not gonna not pay my guys, So shout out to them, but they were the ones who got everybody, and they're super organized.
For big productions like that, I mean, you gotta pay up. So that's good that you
exactly. And they got all the bands. They got everybody together for like a promo shoot, and it was super smooth. I told them like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you guys
professionalism.
Exactly, So that's how I got it. And like I said, it was perfect opportunity for me to bring my whole family, my kids and everybody. So I was like, what, we're all going.
Yeah, perfect. That's a perfect show for that.
And we were rehearsing, we were rehearsing with the band, and my kids are like usually always around me. So my daughter's in the rehearsal. I have videos of my kids like for years with the band rehearsal. I'm like, Dad, I need to chop this
documentary.
up. And and it's all high definition, not like phone. It's really high definition stuff, right? So my daughter's singing, and I was like, hey, you should sing this song on the stage with us. And she's like, yeah, for sure. And I was like, I'm gonna call you up.
No hesitation.
It was literally the day of, because we rehearsed the day of the show in the morning.
Why it took you so long to ask me.
And she didn't hesitate at all. And I called her up, and she sang Wiser with me, and it was beautiful. And
so cute.
she killed it. Yeah, she killed it. So that was like, I told everybody after the show, that was like the third song. Third of like 10 songs. So I was like, I don't care how the rest of the show goes. Like, that was my moment right there. Like, this is beautiful.
I don't even have kids, and I'm like, I'm feeling the
yeah. You know, so that was that part. That was the highlight of Chalk the Block for me, you know. And
I mean, you should put that one at the end since we're gonna bring.
Yeah, I know, but I need to win everybody over early, you know.
Yeah, all right.
It was just the song that it was just right the way the set went, you know. But yeah, it was
the whole set went good.
Mm-hmm, yeah, definitely, and the band is. I literally always say
you're gonna hate me, You're gonna hate me, but I had to miss. I had to watch Deontay.
Hey, honestly, is that the same night that we went to go watch it? Right?
I think that was the next night.
No, it wasn't that night. It was the next night.
When did you perform?
I performed on Saturday, but we went to watch that fight. So no, I wasn't. I didn't perform that. No, it was that night. It was.
I know, it's Saturday.
We made the fight though.
Okay,
because I performed at 8:30.
But I was hosting the shit.
Oh, okay.
Like, so I had to prepare.
I was like, wait,
blah, blah.
I saw the fight, which was what?
Yeah,
what
one of the greatest fights of all time.
Yes, legit,
I mean, for sure.
legit.
No,
legit. One of the greatest fights of all time. And I was hearing people say that. I was like, no, this is legit one of the greatest.
Because one
of the greatest
I grew up
fights.
watching live fights as a kid, pay-per-views, non-pay-per-view, but also I watched replays of like what they consider the greatest fights. Like, okay, cool. So for sure, I mean, it's top 10 heavyweight. If that division, for sure, probably top 5, maybe top 2 or 3.
Like I was blown away,
drama,
bro.
the knockdowns, the comebacks, like
the heart for both of them. Like that was amazing.
Yeah,
how Fury got that second win. But I knew he was gonna win, bro. I just knew it. There's no way.
Some people just got your number.
Yeah, he would never beat him. They could fight 100 more times. But come on, look at the size there. Like you got to give Wilder mad props for even getting in the ring with this man.
What? Why?
Because Fury's look. You see Tyson Fury. This man is a lumberjack.
Yes, you're right. But also, one can say he has zero tone. So here he looks like somebody that's gonna gas out, which he doesn't for some reason.
Exactly. He got in shape big time after his whole.
He doesn't. He looks like somebody that would gas out.
Yeah, I agree.
For one, for two, Deontay. Like, there's ways to pack on muscle.
Yeah, but he did pack on. He packed on like 15 pounds or something. But his legs are. They're not going to withstand it.
Skipping leg dude, dog.
And I thought this fight he would at least have a little more. Like he still looks the same as far as on the legs, you know. And he's not going to be able to stand up against those punches. Like
it's a lot. Just the training. I'm no expert, but it's like okay, we have to do weight training and also the boxing training. There's only so much you can do in 24 hours. So yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons to both body styles. But I mean, it is weird to see.
Yeah, those two.
Somebody that has my body style would be legit.
Yeah, true. Just in there like
that bod shit.
Yeah, but if you know Fury, then you know
that looks like his son. Looks like Tyson Fury's son over here.
You say you like Tyson Fury's son.
Tyson Fury Jr. over here.
I've heard more McGregor, but I'll take it.
Yeah, this is a different sport.
Yeah, well, I would rather. Wouldn't you rather have your dad not be a loser?
Yeah, I mean, but he's one of the greatest of all time, McGregor. But he's lost a few times.
He's just kind of. He needs to stop a little bit. I don't know. He's tarnishing his legacy.
Yeah, that's what sucks.
I don't think he's in it like he used to be.
Isn't that weird when athletes do that? I mean, I get it. I mean, I don't fully get it, but because I'm not them. But they feel like, hey, I gotta come back. I know I can still do this. Like, no, you can't, dog.
Yeah, and honestly, it's like you've already reached your goal, if you will. So the motivation's not all the way. You have to be You have to be fucking Kobe Bryant for that kind of shit.
Motivation.
You gotta be different.
There's motivation, but it's also your body's not gonna be the same.
Your body's not gonna let you. Like even I don't care how you feel, unless you're Tom Brady or something.
Yeah, that's the only guy that made a deal with the devil over here.
What the heck? Like,
because you got I remember when Jordan comes back with the Wizards.
Wasn't the same. Definitely.
Emmett Smith, because I'm a Cowboys fan, Go Cowboys. He's like, I'm gonna go to the Cardinals real quick.
I remember that he did go to the Cardinals.
Well, hey, dog, just bounce like you already got your rings, but something in them is like, I still got it.
Maybe they see the younger dudes too, like man, got something to show them. Or I don't know.
That's all ego based.
Yeah, I was about to say it has to be ego.
It's all me trying to be young still.
But it's like
I feel attacked.
Like Terrell Owens saying that he possibly might come back, but he probably could do that shit.
I don't know.
Have you seen it? That's like my gym motivation. Like I'm gonna be like,
no, he's young.
Like that's my I want to be like T.O.
You need speed. You need the cardio.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
But
as a matter of fact, the more yoked you get, the less cardio.
Yeah, but I think I've watched like his recent interviews and stuff, man.
fucking interview, dog.
No, but he looks like slim still. Like he's not just like yo. He looks. He's talking about how he's still. Yeah, I know.
For one, when he exited, he wasn't doing that great then. So
I mean, he wasn't.
But when you get in there, I've never been in. But
he didn't get to end on his terms, though. You know,
that's what I'm saying. That's all ego based shit.
I was gonna say.
But when I'm saying when you go like, oh yeah, I think I can do it, then all of a sudden you're in there with, like, oh no, I can't.
Tim Tebow and shit. Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like that meme with partying, because I always revert back to partying. He's like, yeah, when I don't feel like I'm 40, I feel like I'm still, 20 something, and then like you party with those.
With the
21-year-olds, like, oh yeah, no, I'm 40.
No, I cannot do this.
Y'all got it.
You know what I mean?
You go to
so it's like one of those things when you're there with the dudes and they're just, I don't know, man.
No, I feel you. No, I'm just saying if there was one person that I would have to put my chips on, it'd be him.
Because how old is he?
He's like 40
exactly.
something,
which
is crazy already, right?
Like,
yeah, that's already crazy.
You can't. Like, no. Just keep it cool. Like that's what I'm saying, but that urge to like more, it's an avarice. It's an avarice, so to speak. It is ego based shit, but I get it.
You can't blame them at the same time because that's all they know. Also,
exactly, you can't blame them.
That's what made them.
You can't blame them.
Get your little sponsors, do your little.
Also, some people are like hurting in the pocketbook.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, nobody knows for sure, but people are wondering why fucking Evander Holyfield took that one fight. It was like a Triller fight, I guess. Mm-hmm. Who was it? Oh, was it the homeboy from MMA, Vitor Belfort?
I don't know his name, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
He's a legend in MMA, but it's like, but he's taking it because
he needs the money.
Yeah. And he already has a history of going bankrupt. And he's like, damn.
I could never.
Just like,
give me that money, I swear I'll be
but he's like kind of like he's never been a partier. He's not Mike Tyson. He's kind of reserved.
Then what the fuck is
he doing with the money, man?
What are you doing? Like,
but so sometimes it's those people. Like,
maybe they're just bad investments.
You never know.
Who knows?
Sometimes they're like supporting a bunch of people. Like that's happened to Bernie Kosar.
They just can't say no to people or something.
Bernie Kosar was like his whole family, all his cousins. He's like supporting all these people, and it was like all of a sudden you're broke, But yeah, it was just sad because you got beat up pretty bad.
That sucks.
But sports talk.
I know.
How about the Cowboys?
Honestly, damn. So I'm gonna say is, damn, you guys are actually amateur. You guys are actually.
No, I do this for a reason.
I think I saw you do that last time, and we talked about this.
You said the same thing to me
I
last
said
time.
something like about like, why are you looking for? Yeah, I did that.
That's true.
Because when you do, I mean, we go back, we'll hear that same.
There's a reason that because he's like, oh, he's made.
You told me something with the gas or.
Yeah, you get all the bubbles out here, then you have less in here.
You told me that same thing.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
That's true.
Is that like true?
Yes.
Or is that just like?
That's why you don't burp and stuff and have like gas bubbles in your chest, I guess.
It's all here. You have less problems in here because you're getting rid of it here. Because it feels funny. It's all effervescence. It's all like carbonation.
Yeah, it doesn't make you feel as bloated.
Yeah. So
okay,
it's on purpose. But it's weird that
it's the same conversation. I'm like, bro, what the hell are you doing? But yeah, right
now. No, but yeah, right now we're doing good. Weird, like I'm a part of the team.
Know.
But anything can happen.
I mean, honestly,
you're a weird
it just
motherfucker.
feels
You're
different.
more passionate than I am.
It feels different this year. I'm not gonna lie. It does feel a little different when you guys are doing good and then you guys fuck it all up in December. But this year, I ain't gonna lie, it does feel different.
One of the differences I feel as a fan is before for like past 20 something years, and people act like it's just like it's so easy to get to the playoffs or Super Bowl, and people. I get it. I get Cowboys are hating on. I get it.
Y'all niggas is trash.
What?
For it's besides this year.
Just because you won a Super Bowl a few years ago.
Besides this year, though, like. If we're saying besides, I mean, you haven't made the playoffs this year, but you will.
I know.
But I'm saying,
but I'm not.
But let's leave this year out because you guys are good right now. But I'm saying you cannot be mad at everybody talking shit forever because you guys, the playoff wins you guys have three playoff wins in 20 years. The Eagles did that in one season.
I agree with you, but how many teams are there?
20, 30, 31.
That's my point. So like, there's this like hyper focus on this team. How many other?
You guys do that to yourselves, though. You guys,
I'm not mad at it.
You know what I mean? You do that to yourselves. You guys are talked about every day on every sports.
I am not mad at it. But if we're just talking objectively, Like, okay, look at every other fucking team that hasn't done shit forever.
But
Like, just objectively.
It's different though because you guys are different fans though. That's the thing.
Oh, no, I get it.
You know, that's what it is.
Reason why there's a focus.
You guys are like fucking like
I get
living in like some weird land of like we're still good when you're not kind of thing. And you're just like
there's those fans that exist, but like cool people like me, I just use it to like make jokes.
No, I feel you.
It's our ear.
It's never the Cowboys. It's the Cowboy fans that like make it.
But even people
guys,
like me that joke around, people still hate me. It's like I don't care because I'm like,
yeah, I feel you.
Ultimately, it's like it's just football. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, and
people
like,
want to box.
No,
over this
people
shit.
come at me like, and I'm just
people
like, yo.
Box.
First off, you can ask my fam. I'm always watching football. Any game that's on, I'm gonna watch it. Like if it's on Monday, Thursday, I don't care if it's what team it is. I'm gonna watch it, right? But I'm also an Eagles fan, die hard. You guys are in my division, so I know about the Giants. I know about the Washington, but I don't even know about those others. They are trash. They're not gonna do anything. It's always between us two, and so that's why. And I live in El Paso, so that's why So
I get all the
exactly.
Cultural,
So
I get it, and I love it.
That's why I'm like, people are like you're an undercover Cowboy fan. I'm like, no, it's just
no.
It's different.
I hate that rebuttal from
if
the
I was
Cowboys
like
fans.
a Falcon fan or something, it'll be different because you're not even like you guys aren't even the rivals or in the same division.
That's the rebuttal from some of these Cowboy fans, and it's annoying. Even me as a Cowboys, like that's an old rebuttal.
Yeah, like stop. Yeah. I'm a football fan.
You're
hardcore.
You're watching the NFC East.
Exactly. Yeah. So stop.
So I get it. But just I'm one of those. I'm a robot, so I get real logical with shit. So just objectively speaking, like, hey, there's all these teams. Go down the line of who's had shitty years for I don't know how long.
But it is switching though. It is changing because like the
is.
Bengals and the Browns and like teams that are not good.
Now.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy. The Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Teams that are not really that good. These guys are like. Who would think the Browns would be good? Who's some other?
The Browns were solid back in the days when I was a youngster.
But then they went cold for like 20 years.
Bernie Kosar years, like they would make it to the AFC Championship.
Yeah, back in the day,
against the Broncos, and they always get beat, shit like that. But either way, it ebbs and flows. But I get it. It's all, it's just entertainment,
Yeah,
it's like professional wrestling.
I always say
there's gotta be a heel. I like being the heel. The Cowboys are the heel.
I feel you. I mean,
the Eagles are the heel.
People always say
fucking Santa Claus, dog.
Hey, the Eagle fans, we don't play. We don't play.
I was surprised that you guys gave the fucking ball to the one fan in his last game.
Oh, when he had it, he gave it to. I mean, why do you want the ball? We were getting our ass whooped. Why do you want those memories? Fuck that. I like that. And then we came back and he was still
surprising.
Lost. Yeah, yeah. That was surprising.
That was a good comeback, though.
But it was. I don't think it was out of his heart. It was just like, fuck this. That's what I thought it was.
No, he should have thrown it back. Doesn't there a story like a baseball?
He gets it, throws it back.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think I heard about that.
That's what I expect from Eagles. But he was like a nice guy, and he gave it to this guy.
Eagles, sir.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
It's a good time. I mean, it's a young season still. The season is still young.
Exactly. People are always like,
because there could be injuries. There could be
all you need is Dak to be hurt and
he already has
done. Like some with his
muscle,
calf or something. I'm trying to see how that MRI looks.
Yeah, I got that.
Tear that shit.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking.
You guys are gonna jinx it.
And I respect. There's no jinx. It's like whatever. It's all entertainment. I don't get no money from these guys when the Cowboys winning. You know what I mean? It's whatever at the end of the day. But I respect. I think it was Warren Sapp. It was cool to hear a professional football player at this point, an ex-professional football. I think it was Warren Sapp on a podcast. He was talking about. I'm just saying. But he was like, "Yeah, I know this. It's not popular to say you want people to be hurt but anybody's lying if they say I know it's real.
Yeah, but you don't say this shit.
Yeah, but he's like, he's chilling, like he's rich, like he's retired.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not saying I'm trying to take somebody out for the season or I want them to be paralyzed or anything like that, but I definitely want them to be out for the game. I get happy if I take somebody out for the game.
Warren Sapp was a beast.
But point being, that's true though.
That's true. Yeah,
I played sports.
It's true to some degree because there's a part of me that's like,
if you put that shoulder in somebody's sternum.
Yeah,
I'm sure you play football because you love football.
Yeah,
it's like and they're out. It's like come on, man.
Yeah,
it's not.
I just don't want the excuses afterwards. Like we were, we're down our players, so this. That's the only thing. Like, if you beat them fair and square, it's a little easier to talk trash and not hear that part of it.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Thing.
But I don't mind it. Like, hey, if my enemies are, we took out Jones for the Giants, then we took Saquon Barkley.
That game, y'all were taking everybody out. Trust me, I had a whole bunch of jokes when Dak got hurt. I ain't gonna lie, I had some little, people like this.
And this guy's one of those guys on Facebook. He talks mad shit.
Yeah, because
I just put a picture of my cute self when I was a little boy in my pajamas with the Cowboys pajamas. This guy goes into detail, and he cracks all kinds of jokes.
Yeah, but it's all love though. I don't take it serious. It's all love.
Talking shit, but it's all love. It's like when something bad happens and you're like, yeah, it's all good. But it's all good. No, it's not. If it's sports, it's fun. But like Warren Sapp had a good point. Like, you like, hey, just for the game. I want you to just be out for that game.
Hey, he's done it plenty of times.
And even Tom Brady. They were talking about the new culture. Not that new anymore, but how quarterbacks, receivers are protected. Mm-hmm. He even said like, nah, I don't agree with that shit. Like,
yeah, I love Tom Brady. I saw that interview.
He's like, hey, he said
they're messing up the game because exactly. I remember that.
It gets politicized. Mm-hmm. That's what happens. It's like the NFL has to pretend to care about CTE. But I was like, hey, if I knew this certain player was here defending, I know not to throw there. I have to protect my receiver.
Yeah, your receiver. Yeah.
So you just adjust your game to that team.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. It also has to do with scoring, I guess, because that's more exciting to the fans. So.
Yeah.
There's all kinds. It's multi-layered. But anyways, some hot football talk. See how turned on Candace is?
So what?
Jeez, it's like, a couple of a photo right there. It's just in the football talk alone. Yeah.
Can hardly contain myself.
I want to talk about. What's talking about? Just in general, bro. This motherfucker. He goes on.
Why he gotta be all that for?
Because. He's over here showing off his Deontay Wilder body. He goes on with his fitness work, his workouts and whatnot, posting pictures. You want to take a shot break? Let's take a shot break.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
But let's get the shot glasses.
Oh, well, we're just gonna take the shooters. Take a shooter. Grab a shooter.
He talks into us. I don't know.
Thanks for letting me grab my shooter.
Well, that was the only one that wasn't.
I'm kidding. Jesus Christ, Lavell.
You
have to come on. You have to choose. I don't
have a chaser.
Win it.
Chaser, smasher.
Win it.
Chaser, smasher.
Get into win it.
Let's
First
get it.
I had tonight.
I'm gonna take it.
Oh, don't take that one.
Oh, that's a move.
It's the strawberry banana one.
That peach was nice.
Strong. It's too strong for you.
Oh,
hey.
No, I'm good.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't just almost.
Oh, you good? Wow, that was nice.
Oh, I'm the only one that got the house.
No, I got. Oh no, you got a different one. Yeah.
Whew, yeah, sure. That was already happened. Yeah. Anyways, listeners, we took a shot break, but let's talk about fitness, man. I'm busting your balls about the pictures and all that, but you're in shape. You've always been in shape, and now you're like fucking chiseled the fuck up.
Conclusion that if I were to work out and be dedicated and like.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Dude, my body would be fucking nice.
Duh.
That's the thing about work. That's the thing about, honestly, I'd be talking to my lady and be like, okay, a girl can get a tit job, whatever your preference is. But like the fake booties and stuff, me and my girl just saw a lady at the store and be like, that's horrible.
No, I'm not even that.
No, but I'm just saying a point of anybody can literally get the body they want if you work for it. That's the greatest thing about fitness. Is just
fucking.
Yeah, but like,
you know what I mean?
That's my fucking homegirl, my bestie, one of my favorite people in the world. She's saying something like it's like this new idea. Damn, the only reason I don't have a dope body is because I don't work out. It's like, duh. Dude, if I was 6'6" and I ran this 40 in this man, and if I jumped this high, I'd be in the league.
No, and also because like I've put on weight, like I've put on. I don't want to say a significant amount of weight, but
let me ask this then, not to interrupt you, because let's delve into this since we have the workout expert here. Just in general, because you have kids, she has kids, family stuff. I don't have kids, But what is keeping her? Not that you guys have the exact same lifestyle, but I'm saying what is keeping Candace? Let's use Candace. What is keeping her from achieving that? What are some tips?
Can I answer
Let's use this
that?
as an experiment. No, we're asking him.
Let her answer, then I'll be able to give.
Yeah. Now you can
more
diagnose
insight.
you.
Yeah.
It's me, myself. I'm keeping myself. I'm fucking
Another
lazy.
duh.
I'm fucking lazy.
No shit, Sherlock.
Okay.
But how can we conquer a laziness? Like, there's no quick answer to it, but there's.
It's all
little-
mental. It's all mind
So we
over
have to
matter.
figure
It's
out
all.
how to-
Trust me, that's all it is. It's
But
as
how do we push that button?
simple as that sounds as an answer, it's very complex.
It is simple,
It's complex at the same time because it's
but
But-
the complexity comes in giving the advice to somebody else.
Once
How
I would
did
see the
you do-
results, I know that would keep me.
Yeah.
but
Okay,
it
here we
just
go.
to get there, I'm just
What about you? Okay, so you have kids, right? He told me you have kids. How many kids do you have? One, two?
Two.
2 kids. How old are they?
12 and 8.
12 and 8. Perfect. So for me, what I do is when I go run, I take my kids and they run with me. Like I'm gonna run them.
I've seen the videos.
Yeah, I'll run them, and they'll
he's not
sometimes
lying.
they hate me for it, and they'll be crying like legit, and they'll be like,
Okay, my son will do it. My daughter will dead be like, I'm gonna stay in the car, bro. Like I'm not.
but
She can
the thing is, I tell my kids this. I'm like, look it. I know you're hurting, but guess what? Daddy's running right here with you, right? I'm right here and I'm doing the same workout you're doing. So you can't be like, you're just making, So, and that's the thing. And the thing is, honestly, when you really think about it, when I started working out. Well, I've always been a workout guy in high school. People don't know. In high school,
you've
I was
never-
the buff guy. Like I was the guy that was like in
Yeah,
shape.
you've never been not in shape.
Well, it was a while I wasn't. And then in
Can we
college,
shake this one?
No.
Why is it all?
shaky up.
My bad.
No, you're
No.
good. In college, I was the same way. I was the fitness guy, and then I wasn't for like 5 years. I got super skinny and was not, And then I just got back on it maybe 2-3 years ago, and everybody's like, "Oh my god!" But I've always had that in my mind. But the thing is, I'm the dad that's like, my daughter is like, I'm gonna be like Will Smith and Bad Boys 2.
Oh my god, I love that.
That's like how I am. I'm like, look, legit, I'm gonna have that body, T.O. body, and
You
that
look
body. That's
dark.
like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Open the door like that. But that's like, and my motivation is also,
I'm going back.
if you just work out for literally 25 to 45 minutes a day, you can save like your life, and you not only save your life, but you could just live so much healthier and more comfortably if you just sacrifice literally 25 minutes of your day. So when you think about it like
And
that,
this has to be like an everyday thing.
exactly. But when you start seeing results, you get more motivated. You start going harder, and you boom, boom. But when you buckle down, you got to buckle down for the first month or so of the pain of like working out, because you get those pains for sure. Like your body's like, what? It's in shock. It's legit in shock. That's what they call it. You're shocking your body, your muscles, so they're hurting when you stretch out and you like move. But after a while, it goes away. And you're good. And then you start seeing the results, and you're like
everybody's
cruising.
problem, right? Is getting over that hump.
Exactly.
Is there a value in saying, because you're saying 25 to 35 or whatever it is? Because the way I give, like, not that I always practice it, but when I give people advice about anything, it's small, like going, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
Exactly.
So sometimes you can't do the 25, 35, but if you do like a 5-minute workout,
Trust me,
just like a
it's the
home
little
workout,
things.
and
I'm
then like
telling
the
you.
next time you do 7 minutes.
You don't even need weights for the
Yeah.
first 2 weeks. Legit, you just do things that
Squats,
and
crunches,
like I tell people, like I don't want to
gravity.
hear no excuses. You go on YouTube and you can literally look up
Yeah.
any kind of workout. So don't tell me you don't know what to do. And and the thing about it is like in anything I am like, I can't be. I'm not saying I can't be, but I'm not gonna be a trainer or like tell people how to do, because I'm super like hard on myself, and like with the music. My homie will tell you,
everybody's
I'm like already super hard on everybody who's with me musically, but I'm twice as hard as myself. So I can, so it's the same thing with, I'm not going to say unless I don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's at different levels, though.
Exactly, yeah.
So
But it's all about what you want to do, and like,
How bad do you want
it's
it?
that sacrifice. I'm
How
telling
bad do
it's
you want
not-
it?
Because honestly, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be I'm not trying to be an asshole.
No, keep it real.
But I be going online and I'm like, see somebody that I haven't seen in years that I went to school, and I'm just like, what the F, bro? Like, but multiple, and I'm like, nah, not me. But that's just it's always been my mentality. Like, I'm not gonna, I've always been athletic, and like, I've always.
Okay, that's I think what's like getting to me is because I've never had to try, and it's just never been me, and now recently it's me, and I just,
Yeah, but it's not you because you're not huge. But don't let it get to that point.
That's
Yeah,
why.
exactly.
It's harder to get out of it.
Yeah, you don't even look out of shape. Like for real. Me, I hate running, but when I'm done, I feel like proud of myself. Like for
the
real.
days
legit,
that you hate to do it the most, and you do it.
You were so like. I'm telling you.
I used to be a gymmer. I don't look like it, but I used to be a gymmer.
See,
back when I was training MMA shit.
Like, I just tell my homies, look at the stuff you're doing now. In about 7 to 10 years, you're gonna see all the habits that everybody is doing. So if you party, cool. Cause I like to party sometimes or whatever. Not a partier.
Yeah. But
I'm for sure if I'm going to go out on the weekend or if I do something on the weekend, like I'm for sure gonna work that shit off. I promise you that much. Like it's not gonna just I'm not gonna. And like I'm 30, like I'm freaking 30 years old. Like I'm making sure, like exactly, like
so old.
That to me, that's like I'm freaking 30, bro. I'm not gonna.
You sound like a woman, dog. I'm hitting the big 3-0.
Hey, I'm gonna make sure that I'm good. Like people are
30.
People like you're 30. You look 26. I'm like good. I'm just saying I'm gonna make sure I'm
like
Gucci.
23, 24. I'm like, okay, stop it.
Well, here's the thing.
Stop it.
If I may say this, and I'm not saying I always practice it because there's like knowledge and wisdom, and there's knowledge and then there's application of it, the applying of what you know, and no side conversations. Don't entertain this weirdo over here. This is she's got the hair of like what's that vampire movie when the vampire?
It's called a chonga.
Fucking Hocus Pocus.
Is it now?
I know you're talking about with the pink cheeks.
Well, her hair's reminding me of it.
Maybe not.
My babe, stop fucking disrupting shit. Don't entertain this person.
This person. Don't entertain this person.
No, she provided the alcohol. But no, ultimately, it's a combination of course, how bad do you want it, right? Mm-hmm. But the key is, like I said, I don't always apply it, but I also have, like, if it comes to like your look, try to use certain things to help you out psychologically. In my eyes, like, not that I'm in great shape, but I'm not huge. And health goes beyond size. You could be skinny and be
out of shape. Yeah. You could be skinny and have a heart attack.
Inside, yeah.
You legit.
But the point being is, the motivation would be, don't wait till you're so far gone.
Exactly.
It's so hard to dig yourself out of that hole.
The thing about it is when you think like, oh shit, you look on Instagram, this person, they have like the anniversary of this person passed away. You're like, damn, it's been a year. Yeah. You think it's been like that, right?
Yeah.
I always tell myself, damn, bro, you had this goal a year ago. It would have been today, and you would have been, boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where you want to be body-wise, whatever, or however, whatever the goal is. So if you think about that, because I know everybo's had that moment where you're like, damn, it's been a year already.
Oh, yeah.
If you just buckle down for that year where you have whatever goal you have, trust me, you'll be like, oh, it changes that. Like me, people think I look good, but no, my goal is in the spring of next year, I'll be walking around this bitch naked. Okay, I would be. Jesus Jones.
Now I have a full heart on.
The last time I buckled down and did something for a year, it was fake.
You said it was fake?
Talking about your boyfriends?
No,
one of your many boyfriends?
He said boyfriends.
But my school.
Oh, well, she actually did buckle down.
How was it fake? I don't get it.
Well,
Okay, it wasn't really fake, but they fucking closed my school.
It's one of those, like,
oh no,
Southwest University types.
You went to that school, that accepted school, that movie Accepted? It's like that fake school and shit.
That's my favorite movie.
So she's about to fucking graduate and we're like,
by the way, this is not real.
Well, I think it's more because of funding and stuff.
So they just closed it. And then what about your credits? Don't they like transfer?
I can transfer them. I can.
But
like,
she's making the joke of like it wasn't real.
I just fucking did all that for a year. That was like the most I've ever been disciplined for. Like,
she actually did her thing.
But what are the chances though? So I feel it's like what? Like,
well, it's life, you know. But
no. How many colleges you know?
But no.
You know they just shut down when you're like
those types of colleges.
You know,
do shut down a lot. I only know, well, not a lot, but I'm saying I know because my ex-girlfriend back in the days, she was doing some like medical-based shit and something in Dallas, and yeah, right towards the end, boom, no, and and they didn't transfer it, so it turned into her being a nurse's assistant. Now she's more like on some phlebotomist level, you know.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's just
no. I will like.
It's a thing though.
Shit over.
But she actually is like you're doing real work, so. But that's also a lesson in life. Hey, you gotta brush yourself well.
Don't
get back up.
That's pretty much what life is the whole time.
Yeah,
just some bullshit.
It's a lot of ups and downs.
It's like, damn, can I just stay stable for 6 months?
I'm tired of being strong.
I'm tired of being strong.
You ain't that strong.
Like, just because I cry a lot.
But the
right?
workout shit though, like for real, like because I have my ups and downs, but I will never let myself fully go like horrible. But I do home workouts here. It's literally push-ups like max out, crunches max out, and squats max out. You know, because I don't want to like let myself go. But then there's like I'll go several days without doing it. So the lesson is just in general, it's consistency. It's stop making excuses. You know what I mean?
It really is. It's pretty much
things that I
you gotta be disciplined. You gotta have consistency. Pretty much.
That's what separates the good from the great.
Bro, I do workouts in the mornings. I work out at my house, and then I go to the gym at night. Like so, and I'm like the morning is more
You're
like
motivating me right
core.
now.
That's also what's been making me think like, bitch, you might as well fucking do something. Is because I'm not going to fucking school anymore. So I'm only working like a couple of days a week, and then I work at night. So when I drop my kids off in the morning, I'm all.
Let's delve into this though. Let's delve into this for a little bit, if I may, Lavell.
Go ahead.
This is the culmination of my downfall.
No, we're doing an intervention, me and Lavell. But no, in general, this is where the laziness kicks in.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's based on, in my opinion, look in the mirror like, oh, I still look fine.
I mean, duh.
Exactly, but then it's incremental. Like, this much in your waist, and then and then in your mind, you look fine to yourself because you see yourself every day.
Yeah,
I still have 3 boyfriends. It's okay.
And now it's gonna be 2. Then what? Then none.
It really is. Come back.
No, but you're one of those naturally skinny people.
Some people work out for just to look good.
Can I
Some
tell you
people work
that
out
also
for their health.
Yeah, exactly.
Which are two different
health
things.
That's way.
Well,
I mean,
my-
it's still either one. I guess is good still because you're still working out, but motivations are different.
Well, no, some people take unhealthy ways to look skinny. But that's a whole different
See, I don't
thing.
want. That's my thing. I don't want to look.
But you definitely shouldn't do that because you don't look like you're
genetics.
need to do that.
I've only recently been able to gain the weight that I have now, so I don't want to work out and lose it. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to be like fat either, but
So you're trying to tone it out and make it like be thick. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So then all you gotta do is just lift the weight.
She doesn't want to like
squat.
Yeah, just the squats. Squats is a big one.
Yeah, squats are the main for your legs. Like for real, just
that'll
do
take
the
it out of you.
squats. Just do stuff for your core, and every now and then do some.
That's all I want.
Do some upper body because I know women don't like that, but just do some just to
some soft stuff.
and then you'll be good.
At the end of the day, motherfuckers just have excuses.
Pretty much.
It's like
Shame on you.
Whoever's listening.
Stop yelling at me.
Conclusion.
But they want to know how to. Well, people want a shortcut.
Yeah. There's no shortcut.
There's no
to
shortcut.
Get to be
like legit.
But-
The thing about it is kind of like when you think about it, it's like, damn, what the hell? I've learned patience. I have kids and I have long locks. So first off, when I got my locks, they were like tiny.
Oh, you
so
got
I had to
patience.
I had to learn like to have patience for real.
That's
but
a real lesson in life.
legit, like with the gym, it's like it takes legit years, 2-3 years to be like, and that's just like. But I mean, once you're there, you're
Also, diet even before gym.
honestly, I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie.
so,
Me
like, if
personally, I was
I-
blessed with I could eat. I don't eat anything, but I could legit eat
Your arteries
anything.
are fucking
Like,
clogged,
I
dog.
could eat. No, I'm not. I make sure I'm working on my heart. Like for real, that's not gonna
Wait,
ever
so
happen.
that's
When's the last time you had a blood test?
I don't know.
Can I just like?
see. No, now we're going deeper now. You're not. You look good, and I'm sure you probably are healthy. You probably have really good genetics as
It's because
well.
I don't have like insurance and stuff like that. so I'm
Okay,
not
cool.
going to
But
the,
that's where you know where you're
I'll
health-wise.
go to Wallace and get a blood test.
Health-wise, you have to have a blood test, dog. Like, you have to get your blood work because that's gonna tell you some real shit about yourself.
I'm gonna get blood work.
But
I'm gonna pay the fee,
But
whatever
see,
it is, without
because you're
insurance
like
to do it.
her, you're even younger than she is. Like fucking. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, she's 25.
I was gonna say makes it seem like I'm so even younger
you're the same
than
age.
her.
But my point is this: that's the illusion that one has.
No, I feel you.
Because believe it or not, I used to be 30 also, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm
I
fine.
remember when
It's
I
not even
was
the age. It's
30.
like me. Like the only thing
No,
I
I'm
think about
talking
is 'cause I'm
psychologically,
skinny,
like-
and I be thinking,
That's my point.
but no, I
Mentally, you think, oh, I'm skinny.
exactly. And that's
The
why
blood work.
But I don't think that though. I'm like I work out and make
You have
sure
heart
I
disease in
make
your.
sure.
What's your family history? Diabetes.
See, but the thing is,
heart
I'm reading this. I
problems.
read this book called "How Not to Die." This book is basically a doctor who seen so many diseases
Yeah,
over
his-
time or whatever, and
This
shows.
control group is.
So basically,
solid.
it's really not. They think you think heart disease is the number one. Well, you think, but it is the number one killer in the U.S. Like heart disease, and it's not basically off of genetics. It's pretty much you're eating the same thing your parents ate. And they ate the same thing their grandparents. So it's not really genetics. It's pretty much the food you eat.
Yeah, it's bad habits.
But food can actually heal. It could reverse everything, which is crazy. Like it can legit.
Point.
That's the thing.
That's why I said diet over working out.
Exactly. Yeah. Which is the main thing. Like people don't know.
And you
just
said the opposite earlier. I eat whatever I want.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying I was blessed with the genetics where I could eat. I'm saying I don't. But then I said I don't.
You said it's not genetics.
He did say he doesn't.
I don't. Like trust me,
but
my family they'll know. I'm like, yo, we're not eating it. I'm the police in the house.
You
for
didn't
real.
say I don't. That's what I'm saying.
I did say I don't.
Okay.
She heard me. I said I could eat anything I want, but I don't.
do you
But
eat
I
then?
was basically, I'll make sure I eat veggie. Like I'll eat cauliflower,
This man walked in with water.
broccoli. Well, yeah, I can do that though. Also, like I'll do that every now and then. And I was in a rush. I didn't even eat, but cauliflower, rice, broccoli, chicken. In which I went vegan for 8 months and I went vegetarian for 8 months.
Okay, so you're doing it for real.
So, which is
that's my point, because that's why when I brought up the diet things, because of the listeners, I want them to know it's like it's actually more diet than working out.
It's more, and it's crazy. I was just telling my daughter that I was like, it's honestly way more important what you eat than working out. You could run
working
a million miles
for aesthetics.
Yeah,
really.
but it's diet. It's what you put in your body, you know. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I have a problem with sticking to that more or less, just because, I said, I've been blessed with the genetics.
That
where
would
I don't,
be the harder part for me.
You know?
Like, I could probably get my shit together and work out and stick to that, but like the eating thing is gonna be like.
And that's everybody's thing.
If it was up to me, I would. If it was up to me, which it is up to me, right? Which is so funny, I'm saying that. But I wouldn't eat meat. I would not eat meat, because when I didn't eat meat for those months, my energy was like, boom, and like it was crazy. It was crazy, but I still want to find different proteins to eat to supplement that. But
I feel like it's more the processed grains is what fucks people up. Everybody's different, but like there's certain things that are universal to a degree, which is like sugar and processed grains, which turns into sugar in your body.
Yeah.
That's stay away from that. But I'll have a cheat day here and there.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But our teeth are not made for meat.
I'm a meat and vegetables guy.
I love meat. Trust me.
Meat and vegetables.
I was talking about
Meat's
not eating
bad.
meat, and I bought a grill, and it was like
No.
a wrap, because I'm just gonna keep making.
Meat's to me is not bad.
To you it's not bad. To you it's not bad, but it's bad.
No, the people that I follow, the nutritionists that I follow, the people that I follow.
Trust me, meat is bad, bro. Meat is not what's up. Trust me, I promise you.
I would say why is it bad?
Meat is bad. Okay, so watch. There was a study done where they basically made these athletes eat a meal and two different meals. Two different athletes, they ate the same meal. They took their blood work right after. Now, the blood work came out with a little yellowy pussy kind of with it, which shows that you're more tired or more, I forgot what the word is in the blood. And then they made them eat vegetarian meals for the week, and they took their blood work, and it was super clear. And I'm telling you, bro, I've done it. That's the thing. Like I've literally done the test
but
of.
You haven't done blood work, motherfucker.
But I lived the life of both vegetarian, vegan, and a nigga that eats steak all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna stand here like I'm gonna have an argument.
Trust me, you just
that,
don't feel as tired. You don't feel it's crazy. Like your body.
It wants a digestion period of it.
But like your teeth, like it goes deeper. Like our teeth are not genetically made from meat. Like we're not carnivores. You can look into like animals. Their teeth are made for meat. We're omnivore. What's the word? Omnivores. Yeah. So we're basically we're plant eaters, which they think
omnivore means both.
But
we're talking about herbivores.
Herbivore. There you go. But you look at like a gorilla, and they just eat meat. They don't eat meat. They just eat plants and these motherfuckers are stacked.
They're more lean. Yeah,
but it's because and they be like, okay, why don't we eat meat? We're going through the fact of a cow eating the grass. It's going to the cow, and then we eat the cow to get that nutrients. We just skip that and go straight to the to the plants. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why
I'm not against that. I'm not against that at all. But I'm not against the meat either.
I won't say I'm against it. I would just say I know what's what. I know what's what. Because I'm not gonna say I'm against meat.
Well, you're gonna, what's based on what you subscribe to,
if you will. Mind. But I'm telling you, that's right. I'm telling you, it's
whatever
right.
argument you come up with,
you cannot think we're supposed to eat meat. You cannot really think that
you Christian dog. You're supposed to eat these cows.
But like killing this, like I'm just saying, if you really think about the whole process of this shit, bro, I'm telling you, we are not supposed to do that. We're not supposed to eat meat. I'm not saying anything religious or spiritual. No, I'm just saying.
I'm joking around, but I'm saying
our body makeup.
Any argument you come up with, I'm not even talking about myself. I'm saying somebody's gonna go. Yeah. Can go online and find an opposite argument from accredited people.
Yeah, but no.
But do it. You know, hey, listeners, do your own research. But
read.
But for sure, vegetables are good.
Listeners, listen here.
Vegetables are good though.
This is your co-host from Sweet G's Radio, Lavell Jones is here. Everybody, go read this book called "How Not to Die," and it'll tell you exactly everything I'm telling you. It'll change your life. And that is it. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Actually, we should be.
I'm just joking.
No, but you know what I'm saying though. There's like. I'm glad you found that, but there's also the antithesis of that. So it's about finding a happy medium as far as that shit goes. Because
I agree with that.
Everybody's different, but there's our universal. My universal thing is from what I've studied, because I have studied, not studied, but I'm saying I've listened to several experts from across the spectrum, and the universal one would be sugar. Which is like
sugar causes the most diabetes,
cancer,
causing all
shit, and anything that turns into sugar, which would be the pastas, the rices. You said rice earlier, but it also like in America, the way we process the rice is different, or even pasta.
And there's different kinds of rice also.
Yeah, well, but people go brown rice. That's not.
I'm just saying that, but there's different. There's more than just that.
That's universal to me. Is sugar and processed grains. Those are just bad for you. We can debate about vegetables, fruit, and meat.
When I dove into it, I was just like, what the fuck am I going to eat? Like, what do you want me to eat
that's
around
the bad
this?
part.
Like, I don't
that's why people struggle.
They'd be like, grow your own everything.
No, that's not going to happen. That's why people struggle because it becomes... But there's ways... Now we have this thing called the internet where like, hey... go to your doctor and all that, but still try to stay educated outside of that because sometimes they don't know all the shit. Because they're
close-minded. And in this book also, they talk about how the doctors are not supposed to even take a nutrition course, which is crazy.
It becomes a little like politicized.
That's
in
like
a sense. Because I feel like it's like
there's a whole different door that opens for that. Yeah, of course. They don't want to heal you all the way. Come on now.
But that's why I say is keep your minds open to certain shit. But universally, for sure, sugars, and that's why even fruit, that's sugar.
Sugar, man. Even though it's natural sugar, but yeah, you gotta do it in a. You can't just consume all fruit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of sugar. Yeah.
But I love fruit though. Practically speaking, just to like put a button on it. Practically speaking, go get your blood work done. It's not that I'll tell all of everything, but get your blood work done. But for sure, like the pastas, the rices, like even brown rice. I keep it to a minimum if you're trying to be healthy.
Yeah.
And if you're going extreme, of course, no fruit. But I'm saying nobody died from eating too much fruit, so you're fine. You know what I mean? But yeah, vegetables and meat, and you're good. And go be a little active, you fat motherfuckers. Because people are they want a shortcut. So it's like, get off your ass, go take a walk.
No, for real.
I never used to read. I never used to read, and this is a lesson into this. This millionaire told me, "Hey, just read 1 page a day." So go take a walk. You don't have to go jump in and get the fucking Planet Fitness membership right away. Take a walk around your block, and then
everything is baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps.
That's all it starts for real.
Damn, we went like half of the podcast is all health.
I know I'm all
right.
I feel all guilty now. I'm gonna go start walking on Monday.
Yeah, stop being lazy. Let's put a button on it. Anything else you want to talk about, man? Anything else you want to drop?
No, LavellJones.com, and that's pretty much it. That'll just give you everything you need about
Candace, only because I haven't seen her in forever. We haven't done an episode together in forever. Anything not too crazy? Don't get too deep on it. We're wrapping it up, but any shout outs here?
I have a lot. I'll just save it for.
No, we have to do another episode, just me and you.
Because I have a lot.
This is the podcast is her therapy. You know what I'm saying?
It really is. I've been going crazy with that.
now you tell me that because I've been wanting to drop a solo episode. So let's do one. Yeah, but
soon. All
Say
right.
hi to the listeners or say bye or.
Hi friends, I missed you.
I got some shades on.
Don't ask me why, but I'll tell you later.
All right. So, yeah, keep supporting. Just real quick, if you listen this long, go support the upcoming...
Shout out to Groove.
Bada Bing, Bottle Boom. Shouts to Groove. Bada Bing, Bada Boom.
Yeah.
New liquor store, alcohol store.
4650 Woodrow Beam Trans Mountain Suite E. Make sure you get there.
Out in the Northeast. Boom. Support that. This is Sweet Jesus Radio. Thank you for playing.
Holla.
Sweet Jesus Radio.